Hey, good morning. This is Joe from Citrus County Porch Life, bringing you the daily word for men for January 12th, 2025. And I am taping this on the 9th. And let me tell you, it was 29 degrees when I got out on the porch this morning. The first thing I do, I put down some food for the cat. I make my coffee and I come sit and watch the sunrise on the porch. And right now, as you can see, I got a hoodie on. I have my regular gym shorts that I wear, but I put some PJs over them. I got my shoes on, and it's cold, but it's a beautiful day. No clouds in the sky, and I'm taking breaks and watching the funeral of President Carter. So, the word for today is empowered. All these are the work of one and the same Spirit, and He distributes them to each one just as He determines. And that is from 1 Corinthians 12, verse 11, the New International Version. Being given the chaplaincy the captaincy of a sports team is an honor. Sometimes coaches pick the least expected player for such roles, and when they do, teammates may wonder why. What is it about that player that made him good enough to be captain? Empowering someone is not always about recognizing the leadership already evident. Rather, it is about seeing in a player attributes that could make them into a great leader. After all, leaders are made, not born. A good coach can see what a team needs and equip people on the team who are capable of creating it. Often, teams have more than one captain, some who lead because of their attributes, and some who are empowered to lead because a coach sees future abilities and wants to encourage them. Jesus is even more knowledgeable about what we need and how to empower us. He sees great potential in each of us and doesn't shame us into action. He calls us into it by empowering us with the Holy Spirit. And the question, let's see if I can get this down a little, kind of get in center. I have a new phone holder, and I don't record this on a phone. I record it on my Kindle HD8 because I put a terabyte card in there, so I figured I can go for a couple of years. But I do download them, and I back them up, and I save them. So I have every program I ever made. I'm kind of that's the nerd in me. So what are examples? What examples are you setting that demonstrate God's empowerment in your life? Well, I think actually just doing this shows that God has empowered me to do this. Um, I've mentioned many times that I'm in AA, and there are quite a few faith-based alternatives to AA, and I've been in them. Uh, but for my mobility, I go to AA meetings and I make sure everybody knows I'm a Christian and that I believe what's in the text. I'm not saying my higher power, like some people, is a pink elephant in a tutu and stuff like that. I speak about God, the Father, Christ, and the Holy Spirit. And that kind of led me into doing this. And I also do a little AA video every day too. Because it's more and more difficult for me to get out at night to meetings During the summer, there's a very short period, like the end of June, beginning of July, where it's late. It's light till about 9 o'clock, and then I can go to a meeting. As long as it's over by 8:30, I can get home. But seeing at night is difficult for me. I can see to read. I can see this perfectly. I don't have my glasses on. I'm reading it, but I do have a problem at night. And God has empowered me to continue in my volunteering. Uh, as soon as my class with the young man I have got coming for help with GED math, I will be going back to a group from my church, visits the local assisted living nursing home facility, and we sing with the residents. We stay there usually a couple of hours once a week. They don't. Some of them don't get any visitors at all. I've never had visitors. They just plopped in there, and you know, there's a show on British TV, BBC, Waiting for God. It meant these residents of a nursing home just sitting around waiting for the Lord to call them home. And we go up there and try to make life a little better for them, and they seem to enjoy it. They wait for us to come every week. But there's a conflicting date when my young student can come, so that's my primary volunteer, so I kind of adjust my schedule, and it wouldn't let me do the Wednesday with at the nursing home. So, but it's okay. There's plenty of people from the church. It's really, really fun getting to know these great old people. There's few of them that went to the war like my dad, but they're still there. There's some older ones that are. This first sentence here, being given the captaincy of a sports team, is an honor. I was very, very honored to name captain of my high school swim team, and also college. Uh, I didn't expect it. In high school, I was the youngest guy on the team. Some of the seniors on the team when I was a senior were 2 years older than me, and I was just a skinny runt. I did get swimming honors that year. We were state champions, and I was individually all state, but I never thought that I'd be captain. That my fellow team members would vote me for that, and it was quite an honor. And it felt good. I gotta admit. So, well, I'm gonna end it there. God bless you all. We all have potential. God assures us that the Holy Spirit has given us gifts, the indwelling Holy Spirit. And He doesn't leave, He's always there. And we just have to develop our potential. Ask God to help us develop it. We'll find our way. And I'll leave it at that. God bless you all. Have a safe and holy Sunday. And we will see you tomorrow.